So the big question is, we're coming out of hopefully a consolidation stage here, right? So the big question is, has gold and silver bottomed, right? Because they're showing signs. Just last week, they're showing signs of bottoming. In silver, it had gone down below the 200-day moving average, which is not a good sign, very bearish, which concerned a lot of people. But it has since last week, it popped back up above, considerably above. I mean, it was a decent move. And if we can just get confirmation this week that it's going to stay above that 200-day moving average, that's a bullish sign. That usually means that, when you look back in charts, a lot of times you'll see that the dip below the 200-day moving average, once it penetrates back above and stays above and it confirms, very good sign. It usually takes a nice little run after that. So looks like that's what's starting to happen. In gold, to confirm, gold and silver run in tandem. So, what you see happening in one, you should see happening in the other. And if you do, that's a good sign. So in gold at that same time period, we had what's called a W pattern, right, which is super bullish. You don't see it very often, but I think some people call it a double bottom. We had that at around, I want to say 1680, 1690. We had a double bottom there, forming a W pattern. So that also is very bullish, along with what I just told you about silver. Now, months ago, I spoke to you about a chart I really liked, right? And I'm hoping this is confirming this long-term chart. What I really like to see is longer-term confirmation. There's a lot of white noise that happens in the short-term charts, and that's what fools a lot of people, gets them really upset. The chart that led me to believe that was one that goes all the way back to the 1980 high. It's a 40-year confirmation chart. So I like longer-term charts with many points of contention, right? So I don't know if you're able to pull this up on the screen, but while I'm talking, and I'm doing, I can't give you exact numbers because I'm doing this off the top of my head, but we saw in early 2008, we saw gold break the 1980 high.
Okay. I see that.
And then it pulled back for about 8 or 9 months into consolidation. It was, at the time, that felt like a super long consolidation, right? Similar to what's happening right now.
Okay.
And then what happened after that consolidation is, and then gold always does this. Once it breaches the previous all-time high, it pulls back, and then has a much stronger second leg, which led up to the 2011 top.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So fast forward to, I don't know if you have a shorter-term chart that perhaps you could put up, but if you fast forward to just this chunk of time, 2008 to say present,
or
maybe 2006, just to get a little background. We saw the same thing, right? So we saw that formation down out of the 2011 top. Now we just recently broke the 2011 top, just like we did in 2008.
Yep.
Now we're going into a long consolidation, just like we did for that 8 or 9 months in 2008.
Okay.
And now we should have that second stronger run up like we saw, right? From 2008 to 2011. We saw that nice, strong second leg up.